What up, biatches? I'm Polka Dot Pigeon. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So, if you know what I look like and you've watched my videos before, there might be something missing or something might look off to you guys. What is it? I wonder what it is. What is it? What is it? And it's not just the fact that I look incredibly hideous right now. I feel like I just keep coming back on camera looking uglier and uglier every single time. But it's okay because I always end up leaving looking beautiful. Whatever, the thing that's missing is my huge 1-gauge septum. I usually have a 1-gauge, like 10mm hoop in my nose, but not today. And that's because I'm changing some things about my appearance today. Yeah, I'm having one of those like monthly I feel hideous and ugly and I just need to change how I look like episodes. So I'm gonna film it like I film every single other one. Yeah, I'm gonna be dyeing my hair, doing my makeup, and I'm gonna be changing up my septum jewelry situation, which is why it's out of my nose. Like I said, I figured I would film it because I just like showing you guys what I do to my hair and stuff, and also you guys seem to like them. I always get comments saying that they're like their favorite type of video that I do, so I hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax, get some snacks, get some coffee, get some whatever the heck you want to drink, I don't know, and let's get into it. Okay, so obviously I don't have my septum in. That's because the first step in this process is going to be to change up my septum jewelry. I do have a 1-gauge tunnel in. You see it? Sorry if you can see like all my nose hair and boogers and trash. I have that in right now. That's because I'm going to be stacking jewelry into my septum. If you follow me on TikTok, you've already seen me do this. I actually did it like 3 days ago, but I wanted it to be a surprise for my YouTube friends. So I actually took all that jewelry out and I'm going to put it all back in right now. And it's a pretty tedious process. It's actually kind of really annoying. So that just means I really love you guys. And yeah, I'm doing this for you. I'm not saying that to make you feel bad or anything. Like, I totally could have just not done this, you know? I could have just came on camera with it already in my nose. Whatever, I'm being a brat. Dude, my hands are so dry. I don't know if anyone's gonna care about the information of all this stuff in my nose and the tunnel and all that, but I'm gonna tell you anyways because maybe one of you guys has a 1-gauge septum, I don't know. So I have a 1-gauge steel tunnel in right now. And honestly, I wish I had a silicone one, but I can't find a silicone one literally anywhere. So if you guys know where to get a 1-gauge silicone tunnel, please put it in the comments below. I've looked on Etsy, I've looked on like literally every piercing site that I can think of, and I can't find one. But I've been told that silicone is much more comfortable for stacking jewelry in, and they're just more comfortable in general, and I believe them, because this tunnel that I have is actually like irritating the heck out of the front side of my nose. Like the flared lip part is like pushing into the front of my nose. Not like digging into it, but pretty dang close. It's just not the most comfortable, and I really would like to find a silicone one. So once again, please, if you know where one is, let me know. Ever since I hit 4-gauge in my septum stretching journey, I've been experiencing something called septum denting, which is when the jewelry starts denting into like the hard cartilage in your nose instead of like your sweet spot, you know, just because there's nowhere else for it to go except that way, so it dents into the cartilage. And it's not like a bad thing, it just is more painful than regular stretching. It makes the tip of your nose like really sore. I'm more used to it now, like I know I'm gonna get it every single time I stretch from now on. I'm only planning on stretching up to 0. I'm not going past 0, I don't think. But yeah, if you guys are planning on stretching to bigger sizes, that might be a factor. It doesn't happen to everyone, but people with like smaller noses or like just their anatomy, it'll be inevitable. Some people start denting at like 6-gauge or 8-gauge, but it's more common in the bigger sizes, usually around 2, but for me it was 4. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because it's not all pumpkin and pie cream sweet popsicles stretching your septum, and I do advise, like every single time I talk about my septum, I advise you wait the correct amount of time between stretches. I think it is so dumb the people who are stretching from like 16-gauge to like 2-gauge in 3 months. Like, why? And then they can't talk, they can't like do anything with their mouth, they can't touch their nose. It's like, well, no duh, you're being a stupid idiot and you're gonna destroy your nose that way. And then they just do that to take it out like 3 months later because they're like, oh, it didn't fit my face. It's a body modification, it's permanent. Once you get past like, honestly, like 8-gauge, like that hole's just gonna stay in your nose. Anyways, enough of that. Just stretch with caution, you know? Don't just go into it thinking like, oh, I can do this really fast, I don't care if it hurts. Like, yeah, you're gonna just ruin your nose, so Anyways, let's get on with the septum stacking. So the first thing I'm going to put in my septum stack is going to be this 10 gauge spring hoop. This little spring just slides to the side, and that's how you open it. I think I got this off of Urban Body Jewelry or Body Art Forms. I don't remember which one. It's the easiest jewelry I've literally ever dealt with. So I'm just going to put that in there. Like that. I will say it's harder to close with the tunnel in my nose because I can't like shove my fingers where I need to. That sounded so wrong, but I can't put my fingers high enough into my nose like I usually would with this jewelry. Even with that, it's still easy to use. Okay, there. There's the first piece of jewelry in. Next I'm gonna go in with these two 20 gauge 12 millimeter hoops. Can you please show? There's just two of them. These are just clickers. I'm gonna put those in front of, my gosh, my nose itches. In front of the 10 gauge. And those just snap together. An easy way to get these off is to use bobby pins, and you just like slide the bobby pin around the clicker and just pull on it, and it's way easier to open them than trying to do it with your hands. I learned that from TikTok, by the way, so shout out TikTok. Next I have, I believe, either an 18 gauge or a 20 gauge 10 millimeter hoop. I'm just gonna put that in front of the two 12 millimeter hoops. This one, I don't know why it's so hard to close. The stupid clasp is so flimsy. I didn't buy like the most expensive jewelry because I just wanted to get like the cheaper options so I could actually test this and see if I liked it, so that's probably why. But yeah, the clasp on this is really something else. I'm trying to show you guys, but like be able to see my mirror too. See, it does that, it like overlaps. Can you just like close? Why are you over correcting and closing the wrong way? Okay, I got it in. There's what that looks like from the side. So there's 4 pieces of jewelry in it right now. Okay, now I've left the hardest pieces of jewelry for last. I have this like decorative 18 gauge 10 millimeter clicker. Can you see? That's what that looks like. I'm gonna put that in next. The thing that I found most difficult about stacking is that the hoops will like overlap and like get twisted in between each other, and that's what makes it like harder with like smaller diameter jewelry. That's why I'm using such a large diameter. I don't use anything less than 10, I don't think. Except the next one I show you, it might be an 8, I'm not sure. Anyways, this one's really hard to get in because of all the overlapping going on. This one's doing that same over-correcting thing that the other one did. Just close. Okay, I got it in. My gosh, took long enough. So I have 5 pieces of jewelry in. Okay, and then the last piece of jewelry I have is this, like I said, I don't know if it's a 10 millimeter or an 8 millimeter hoop. I do believe it's an 18 gauge though. And this one's really hard to get in the front of this piece of jewelry. So if it's too hard to do this time, I might try this 20 gauge hoop that I have. This is also a clicker, and so is this one. I might try to add this somewhere in the back instead of trying to put another ring in the front. Let me see. This is where like having silicone jewelry would be helpful because it's more malleable and flexible than this steel thing in my nose. I'm having difficulties, but I had a difficulty last time and I still ended up getting it in, so I'm not giving up yet. Sorry, this portion of the video is just my nose. How did I do that last time? I just realized my camera is zoomed in. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna try getting the 20 millimeter hoop in instead. This one is skinnier and the diameter is longer, so hopefully it's easier to get in. Okay, I already got it through. Thank goodness. This is really hard to show and also be able to see in my mirror at the same time. Okay, I did it. This one kind of hangs lower in front of the decorative piece than I would like it to. It kind of just hangs like in the middle of it. I liked how snug the other one fit around the decorative piece, but I'm not going to complain too much because that was way easier to get in than the other one. Maybe I could somehow get this in here. Let me try, because I have 6 pieces of jewelry in my nose right now, and I don't like even numbers, as some of you may know. So if I could fit 7, that'd be fire. Okay, I have the little one in front now. I don't know why putting that hoop in made this hoop easier to get in, but it did. You can't even see, LOL. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, I got that little ring in. I don't know why it was so easy once I got the other ring in. There's definitely a lot going on in here. 7 pieces in my nose. Probably too many pieces because I feel like they're starting to like twist, which it's not like uncomfortable or anything. I don't feel like any discomfort. Just by looking at it, they're like twisting. But I'm just gonna leave it in for now because I need to get on with the rest of the video. But that's what I look like with a stacked septum. I'm still a really big fan of my humongous hoop that I usually wear in my nose. Please don't be like, oh my god, you look so much better without it. Don't tell me that. I don't care. I don't know why people do that anyways. They're like, oh, you look so better without it. Like, I've had so many people tell me that. And I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Like, I'm glad you think that, but I love my big hoop in my nose. I like this, and then I also like the big hoop. Okay, well, the next part of this transformation is gonna be doing something to my hair, which currently... Oh my god. I've been wearing this beanie for like 2 days straight. It's my mom's beanie from I don't even know when. But it's been so cold and I just like wearing a beanie. So it's made my hair look crazy. You guys know what my hair looks like. I have the pink little underlayer and then the rest of it's dyed black. And then I have my shaved back. I'm not shaving or anything today. I'm just dyeing my hair. But that's what's gonna be next. So yeah. I'm honestly not exactly sure what I plan on doing. I have like a few inspo pics in mind, but I haven't 100% like made up my mind. Okay, so first picture is this one. I'll put it on the screen, but it's like neon greenish yellow with orange and pink. And then there's like black hair in the back. And then I saw this picture, which is like bleach blonde roots with black and then like pink dip dye almost, which I really like this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. And then there's this third picture. This one, this person's hair is like longer than mine obviously, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but I want to do something with those colors. And I don't know if I should just bleach like the front part of my hair or if I should do all of it. Or maybe I shouldn't do all of it because that doesn't make sense if I want to keep black in my hair. Honestly, I think that's like what makes the most sense to do is to like keep this part of my hair black and then just bleach the longer parts of it. I have a broken blood vessel in my eye. Do you see that? I really wish that kid would stop screaming so loud. I'm not gonna be mean though. Let them have their fun. I'm going to pull all of the longer pieces forward and tie it in a little ponytail first. Okay, how am I gonna get this stuff to stay back? It's like too short to pin. The only thing I can think to do is like either put a ton of hairspray and like slick it back or like gel. That's not even working. Okay, I'm gonna go and section all this and then I'll come back and show you guys. Okay, that's what I have going, and hopefully it works out fine and it stays intact while I'm color removing and bleaching this section of my hair. Okay, so for the hair color remover, I'm using the Ion one. This one like says that it lifts up to 1 to 3 shades or something like that, so I'm not expecting much of a difference on my black hair. I'm just hoping that it does something to the pink in my hair. And I'm gonna have enough to do multiple layers, so if like the first one doesn't work, then I can just go in with the second round. I'll probably only do no more than 2, and if I'm not seeing any results after 2 rounds, I'm just gonna go straight on with bleach. So yeah, that's what I'm starting with. I have it in this little bowl. I'm about to mix it up. The cool thing about this color remover is that it just comes like in a packet. It's like a powder and then you just add it to water. It's not damaging to your hair. You can leave it on however long you want. It's not going to over process and stuff. But with that, it just means that, in my opinion, it's not going to work as well as a color remover like that uses developer or whatever, like Punky Color Off. But that just damages your hair. But it does a really good job at stripping color out of it, if you don't care about damaging the natural color of your hair or whatever, which usually I don't care about. Usually I use color remover when I'm trying to go like a very, very light blonde color, so I just wanted to strip out as much color as it can. See, it's like a lot, especially for just the front part of my hair, so I'm gonna have a lot left over to do multiple layers of it if I want to. Okay, I think it's pretty much mixed as good as it's gonna get. I'm going to take out each of these ponytails and just do them by section. I'm not gonna use gloves because this stuff is so liquidy, it just like runs off the gloves and gets everywhere, and I don't really mind it being on my hands. So if this round does like absolutely nothing, I'm not even gonna try a second round. I'm just gonna go straight in with the bleach. So far, it doesn't look like it's gonna do anything. I feel like usually there will be some color change by now, but there's not. But you also have to put heat on this for like at least 15 minutes. So maybe once I put heat on it, that's when the magic will start happening. Hopefully. So I'm gonna find like a plastic bag or something to put on my head because I don't have a processing cap. And I'm gonna go sit in front of my space heater because I also don't have a hair dryer. And I'm gonna hope and pray that some of this color comes out. And I'll be back in like 45-50 minutes because I'm gonna leave this on for quite a while. And I will reveal it, and you and I will both get to see at the same time if it did anything. Okay, it's been like 45 minutes. This is what it looks like. Oh yeah, I wrapped my head in saran wrap. Dude, I asked my boyfriend if he could get me like 10 inches of it, and I guess he read the text as 10 feet, and he came to my door with like 10 feet of saran wrap, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And he's like, you said 10 feet. And I was like, no, I said 10 inches. It was very funny. I thanked him nonetheless because that was very kind of him for getting it for me. See, that's why there's such a long strip on my head. It literally did absolutely nothing, and I sat in front of my space heater for like 25 minutes. Yeah, that did nothing. I mean, it's taking color off on my hands, so maybe when I rinse it and shampoo it, it'll show more results, but I have very low expectations. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with bleach right after this, I think. I don't think it's worth wasting my time doing another round of this. But who knows, maybe the soap and the water will do something crazy. I doubt it, but we'll see. Well, I rinsed my hair out and dried it, and low-key, why did that make the pink like more neon than it was before? What the heck? It seemed to work a little bit right here. It didn't do anything to the black in my hair, which I expected. I think I already said that. Yeah, that just looks like brighter pink than it was. Okay, I have a new game plan. I was already gonna dye some of my hair pink like after I bleached all this, but it just seems to make more sense to just bleach the black parts and just leave the pink there because I don't think I'm gonna be able to like bleach any of this evenly. So I'm just gonna bleach the black parts of my hair and then leave the pink alone. And I might add some pink hair dye over it just in the parts that the color remover worked like barely. But yeah, so I'm gonna section off all the black parts of my hair and I'll come back once that's done, and then I'll apply the bleach and we'll go from there. Okay, I sectioned off my hair, so I'm gonna bleach this section, and this section. Can you focus on me? Thank you. And I bought new bleach, so hopefully it works. I bought a bleach I've never used before, but I've seen a lot of people use it online, and it seemed to have worked with their hair and like getting dark colors out of their hair. So I bought the Ion Bright White Cream Lightener. Apparently this isn't like technically bleach, but like it bleaches your hair or whatever. And then I got the 20 volume developer to go with it. I've watched quite a few videos on this and I still don't really understand the directions. I've never understood the 1:1, 1:2 ratio. For some reason, I just don't know how that works. This is 8 fluid ounces and this is 10.6. So if I use like a certain amount of this, do I use twice the amount of this? Is that what 1:2 means? Or I could do 1:1, which means just use the same amount of each. I've seen plenty of people do it without like measuring or doing anything, so I don't think it's like that big of a deal. I have my bowl right here, so I'm just gonna squirt some of this in. Okay, so into the bowl it goes. Oh my god, this garbage is thick. I don't need a ton of it. Okay. It looks like white poop, like cat poop that's been left in the sun. LOL. Okay, that's the amount of the bleach I have. Okay, and then for the developer, I bought 2 bottles of this because I was thinking I was gonna have to use the whole container because I had something else in mind for my hair. Oh my gosh. This stuff smells like coconuts. That smells so good. Okay, so I'm gonna put like twice the amount of this, I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Ooh. Whatever. I thought you would be able to hear that. I just know that like the consistency is supposed to be like a thick cream type of consistency. You can't even see that. Whatever. Okay, see, I think it's too liquidy. That looks like cottage cheese, but I think it's too liquidy. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the lightener cream. Okay, that looks more like the consistency I'm going for. Like very goopy, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm running out of patience. I kind of just wanted to stop doing my hair once that color remover didn't do anything, but we must persevere. I really hope I mix this right. It's very fluffy in the bowl, but it has hydrogen peroxide or something in it, so I think it's supposed to do that. Maybe, I don't know. But apparently this bleach is like less damaging than normal bleach. Let's hope, because I've never used it before. I've always used the box bleach that I've showed you guys plenty of times. Apparently box bleach is the worst type of bleach to use on your hair, so I was like, oh, let me try to like help my hair this time and not use garbage bleach. Okay, well it looks like it's doing something. At least on the bottom parts of my hair, it's turning like pink. You guys, I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna put all the bleach in my hair and I'll come back once it's time to rinse out and I'll go over with how it's looking with you guys, and yeah, hopefully I can stop this. Okay, well clearly there was a change of plans once again. I ended up just putting bleach everywhere. I kept getting the bleach on the pink parts of my hair and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna bleach it. I have like 15 more minutes of processing time and then I'm gonna rinse it out and see if I need to do 2 rounds of bleach. I'm assuming I probably will have to. I'll just come back once all the bleaching process is over because I have to charge my camera battery, but if I bleach it again, I'm just gonna do the same exact thing, so you don't need to see that twice. So I'll be back with my hair all bleached and rinsed and dried. I'm actually like running out of patience. I'm like fighting back tears. It's really annoying. And like I did it to myself, but whatever. I need to like get over it. I'm on my phone camera. It's like 11:30 at night. Actually, I don't have to whisper. Anyways, I have a ton of oil in my hair right now because the second round of bleach ended up frying the ends of my hair off. I've never had that issue with bleach. I've never had bleach make my hair gummy to where it, like I could pull it off. So I don't know if it was user error or my hair is just too dead for the bleaching, but my box bleach has never done that to me. So I had to trim my hair because it was falling off. And obviously the bleaching is uneven because I had to rinse it out before it was done developing up here because it was falling off. Luckily, it only fell off on this part of my hair. Like everywhere else is fine. It's not gummy. I mean, it's dry, but it's not like falling off or anything like that. It's just this part. This didn't lift as light as I wanted it to lift. My roots are straight up white though. Like it worked really well on my roots. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it like orange into pink, like ombre or something, or like I have a neon yellow. I don't know if neon yellow will cover this brassy of a tone though. This might be my worst hair decision yet. It's just hair. I'm not gonna let it bother me too much. It does suck though because all I feel like I can do now is just like either keep up with the colors that I'm gonna end up dyeing this, or I'm just gonna have to dye everything black. Like I'm not gonna be able to bleach it again. Well, at least these like sideburn parts. I know I can bleach this again. I'm not worried about the top of my head. It feels fine. But yeah, it looks really bad because it's so oily. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna take a shower and wash the oil out, and then I'm gonna put like no products in it so the color that I put on like sticks the best, you know? But yeah, my plan is to go like neon yellow, neon orange into pink. I don't know if I'm gonna re-dye the pink or just leave it the shade that it is. I kind of like the shade that it is. And I feel like it'll look nice with like neon yellow, but I might just end up re-dyeing it, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and hopefully I can fix this. It's the next morning. I got up all early and everything to finish my hair, but when I woke up, I realized I had a migraine. So, luckily, I know how to get rid of my migraines pretty, like, well. It just takes, like, anywhere from, like, 1 to 3 hours. So, I did my little migraine routine, which is taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, drinking a Coke, and eating something really salty, but I didn't have any of that, so I had to DoorDash it because I was not about to drive with my headache where I can't even open my eyes half the time. So yeah, but it's just starting to go away. It's pretty much on the end of its cycle. But after it's gone, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna start finishing my hair. Yeah. Okay, we're back on my camera, and it's been a few hours since that last clip, but I'm showered and my hair is clean, and it's looking very fried and a little bit scary, but it's okay. I promise it's not actually that damaged. I mean, I know I said that it was breaking off, and it was, but I like trimmed all the pieces that were breaking off. It looks like super frizzy and dry and stuff because I had to like dry it in front of my space heater because I don't have a hair dryer. Anyways, I sectioned my hair, semi-sectioned it. I'm just gonna put pink over the pink parts and then do like an ombre effect with like neon yellow and neon orange. I'm getting all the hair dye out right now. I'm using some new hair dyes that I've never used before, but I've heard plenty of good things online, and they actually ended up being like the cheapest hair dye option, like cheaper than what I usually buy. And I had no idea they were this cheap. Otherwise, I would have been using them way before now. Anyways, they're the Lunar Tides hair dye. I've seen a ton of people on TikTok use these, so I decided to get some, and they were like $9 each, which I think Eero is like 15. I was like, oh my god, I have been missing out. I mean, they have bigger buckets, containers, whatever, that are like 20 or something like that, but like this is enough for my very short hair. So I got the colors Neon Lemon and Neon Tangerine because they looked like the inspo pics I saw on Pinterest. I might mix the Neon Yellow or Neon Lemon with like a little tiny bit of Manic Panic's Electric Lizard, just because I want it to like have like a greenish hue almost, but I'm not sure yet. This kind of already looks like it's gonna have like a greenish hue, but I might mix like a tiny bit of it, just like a test run, because it honestly might end up turning it brown. I'm not sure. My plan is to put this over the bleached part and add maybe a little bit of this. I can't really decide yet. I'm not sure. I kind of want to just do yellow and pink, but then there's like some parts of my hair where I feel like it's more orangey than yellow, and I feel like I should just put orange over them instead of trying to put pink or yellow over them, but I don't know. Low-key 3 colors might be really hard to do. And yesterday I did try mixing these two just like off camera. I mixed a little tiny bit of the orange into this, but it made it like a mustard yellow, and I don't want that. I want like neon, like tennis ball greenish yellow, because I think it looks really good with pink. I think it'll be like a nice stark contrast with like my black hair, you know? And then I'm just gonna use the same Eero pink dye, which might be dumb of me since I can't get it out of my hair, but I honestly don't care. I've lost all patience. I'm gonna start with this big chunk of hair right here, and I'm gonna dye all of this yellow. I love to smell hair dye before I use it. This kind of smells like salt. Do you guys think this is dark enough to cover this? Hopefully it is. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it, it's fine. You know, I should learn by now to just like assess things before just like doing them, because, you know, I fried off my hair last night. I've just have not been thinking, you know, thoroughly about what I'm doing to my hair, but I've just lost all patience. I just want it to be done already. Okay, there's the first section. Now I'm gonna like situate the other sections and I'll come back. Okay, I have the next section all sectioned out. I'm just gonna do this whole section pink. I'm hoping that since both of these colors are like pretty light, that rinsing them out isn't like a problem and they don't like bleed into each other and, you know, look muddy, ugly colors, you know. I'm sure if they do bleed into each other, it'll just turn like peach or orange or something, which I'm fine with. I just don't want it to look like brown or an ugly color. Not that brown's an ugly color, but that's just not the color I want. You know what I'm saying? If you have brown hair, your hair's not ugly. That's not what I'm trying to say. Okay, here is all the dye applied onto my hair. I'm gonna let it sit for like 45 minutes. It's already been in my hair for like 15 or something like that. And then I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna see what it's looking like. Okay, sorry this keeps switching from my phone camera to my like regular camera. I have an update though. I decided to put green in little strips of my sideburns and then like one little strip right there, because in the original inspo pic the person has like green and purple and like orange. So after this is done situating itself in my hair, I'm gonna rinse it out, and then I'm gonna, oops, I'm sitting in front of my computer. And then I'm going to see if I want to add purple streaks in some of the pink parts of my hair, because I think that would look cool. I was worried about things getting muddy, but honestly I don't even care anymore, because this isn't gonna last long anyways. Besides the pink, I'm gonna get tired of it eventually in probably like 2 or 3 weeks, and I think I'll probably just dye my hair back to black, because that's really all I can do, unless I'd want to bleach the back of my hair and then dye all of it pink, which I don't think I want to do that. So whatever, I don't think it's gonna get muddy, especially since I'm doing each color separately. This has been one of the longest hair dyeing processes I have ever attempted, so I'm really hoping the results are what I imagined. I'll give you an update with my actual camera, okay? Okay, this is where we're at with my hair. It's not styled, so it looks really not good right now. But once it's styled, I think it's gonna look firelicious. But I'm still debating on whether or not I should put some purple strips throughout the pink, like very skinny purple strips. I'll show you the inspo pic again and like the vibe I'm going for. It's already looking very much rainbow vibes. I think I am gonna add some purple just for the heck of it. Why not? Like I said, this hairstyle is not gonna last. I'm probably gonna get really annoyed and tired of it in like a week or two. Also, I feel like my camera is too high, but I'm not moving it. For the purple, I have 2 options to choose from. I have Arctic Fox in purple AF, or I have this Wella Color Charm purple. Oh, that looks straight up blue. That kind of looks blue. This looks more purple. I'm gonna use this. This piece. Ugh. Sorry, that looks weird. I can't ever get this stuff out of the stupid container. I've had this for like 2 years. Does hair dye expire? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna like pin this back here. Okay, I'm just gonna like leave that. I have to conserve my camera's SD card, so I'm just gonna add like a few other purple strips in my bangs, like really tiny ones, and then I'll let that sit, and then I'll rinse it out and I'll show you guys, and I'll style my hair. And I'm gonna do my makeup. I probably won't show it on camera just because I've shown me doing my makeup 4 million times on camera, and we'll go from there. I'll see you soon. Okay, I rinsed out the purple. I'm gonna take out all my bobby pins and show y'all what it looks like. Well, obviously it needs to be styled, but I'm glad I added the purple. I think it breaks up like the pink pretty well. And I added this like big chunk of purple right here because a lot of the green was being hidden by like this orangish tone, and I just wanted to get rid of that orange tone completely, so I covered it with purple. I do wish I kind of did a bigger purple streak on this side, but I'm happy with that. I'm gonna style this though because it looks crazy right now, and then I'm gonna do my makeup and I'll come back to show you guys what it looks like, and I'll do like a final reveal plus outfit, or maybe I won't even do an outfit, who knows, I don't know. Get ready for the reveal in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, you guys. I have basically rainbow hair. I'm just missing blue, I think. And I lied about the outfit. I'm really sorry, but there's something in my eye and I just can't leave it in my eye long enough to pick out an outfit, but I put this on. So there's half of an outfit. Once again, I'm really sorry. But this is the hair. I really like it, and I'm really happy that I chose to put purple streaks in it. I think it broke up the pink and made it look better, to be honest. I'll do a 360. I love it. And then once again, my septum is different. I think I would like my bigger septum with my hair like this. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I feel like certain hair fits certain septums, you know? And I feel like my bigger hoop would suit this better. But I'm gonna keep this septum stack in for a while, mainly because it's a pain in the butt to take out, but it also looks cool, so yeah. Yeah. I really, really like it, and I'm very, very happy with the results. There's green, yellow, pink, purple, orange. I think it looks so cool, and I really like how the colors complement each other. And I picked an inspo pick, and I tried to achieve it, and I think I succeeded. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think I should have just kept it pink and just left my hair alone, or do you like this? I mean, I like this, so I'm not gonna like change it, but just let me know. But yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment some video ideas you want to see. Have a lot planned, but I still like to hear your guys' ideas. Once again, I'm sorry I didn't show an outfit. This video is probably going to be long enough anyway, so it's alright. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I already said that. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to get notified whenever I upload. I don't have a schedule, so I upload whenever. So hit that bell so you can be the first to comment, because that's the vibe. Have a good day, night, morning, whatever time it is where you live. And go dye your hair 14 different colors. It's very fun, and it's very freeing, and I think everyone should try it at least once. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye! Man, I suck at doing that. It never like covers it.